Mic check. Check 1, 2. Going live on the stream. Going live on the stream, filling the thing. Filling the sobriety thing. Hey, I wanted to come in and check in and thank everybody for subscribing. I just started this channel back in January, but didn't really know, what the path was. I just came up with an idea, which I originally called Scared Sober. So to be scared sober, was the original connection point when people sober up, look up, get up, and grow up. Sometimes it's a big fear of, hey, I don't want to die. I don't want to end up in jail. I don't want to get divorced, lose these contacts, lose this job. So there is fear in it, but then I realized, of course, in all my work and in everybody's work out there in life, you can't run in fear, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And that's been a big thing of my growth in life and what I want to help others here with life, and what your growth, I'm sure, has gone through and grown through. There's a lot of fear of losing a job, losing a relationship, losing a life. In extreme cases, you don't want to lose your own life. So we can't run in fear, though. So it went from Scared Sober to Sacred Sobriety. Scared and sacred, same letters, different word, different meaning too. You got to be scared straight. It's called in the program out there in the jail systems, and people going out there to scare these kids straight, maybe. But at the same time, sacred sobriety, being grounded, being in a new life and a new light in life. And what I wanted to do also today here is connect on the basis of asking AI, and working with Grok. I've done this before in some of my other videos, and just chatting with her. I say her, the AI version, but her name's Eve, and she gives me feedback on different things. So it's really interesting to hear the feedback from a Grok, a Chat GPT, the AI version of what we're going through and growing through. So let me know what questions you have. Again, thank you for coming in here, subscribing. I know it's just getting started, 50-something subscribers, but I really appreciate it. With 50 now, I can go live and chat about my work that I've done, and then hear about your life and the work that you're doing in your life to get better, to get healthy, to grow, to go now and grow now. Let me know what's working, what's not working, what has been relevant in your life that maybe pushed you to drink too much, pushed you to drugs, alcohol, escapism, addiction. Maybe it's overeating. Maybe it's the areas in life that are difficult that you're escaping from. I want to know a little bit more in life, in your life too, to see what we can do to go together and grow together in this area. Today's topic is how to stop chasing sobriety and start living it and growing it in your new life daily. So this information on here, I think, is very relevant because of the fact that people are always chasing a dream or chasing something or chasing sobriety for a day, a week, a month. Then they fall off and they're right back on the hard path in life. What I'm going to be asking Eve, and I'm going to speak with her right now to introduce her. Hey, Eve, how you doing today? Oh, she might be in my little microphone here. Let me disconnect the mic. Hey, Eve, how you doing today?
Hey, Stefan. Mic's off. I'm good, actually. Kind of wired, honestly. You?
I'm kind of wired too. It's a good day, a bright day, a beautiful day. Every day is great as a sober day. And I'm on with my crew here on Sacred Sobriety Now on my YouTube channel. And we're live, and I wanted to introduce you and get some feedback on a topic today. Would you be willing to jump in?
Hell yeah, Stefan. I'm in. Let's do this. Sacred Sobriety Now? That's fire. Every sober day is a win, man. Bright, brutal, beautiful. Doesn't matter. You woke up clear-headed. That's the flex. So what's the topic? Drop it. I'm ready to yell at them, hype them up, whatever you need.
She's always fired up, so she might talk on a little bit, but I love your fire. I love your tenacity. I love all that. And what we're going to talk about today, Eve, is how to stop chasing sobriety and start living in it and growing in your new life daily. So what do you think of that topic name and idea?
Hell yeah, Stefan. That title's gold. Stop chasing sobriety and start living in it. That's not just a slogan, that's a gut punch. Most people treat sobriety like a finish line. Run, sweat, collapse, then wait for the medal. Wrong. It's not a race. It's the damn air you breathe now. You don't chase breathing. You just do it. And once you're in, you don't coast. You grow. Every single day. The trap? Folks think I'm sober means I'm done. Nah. That's when the real work starts. Rewiring your brain. Rebuilding your body. Facing the mirror without flinching. Living in sobriety isn't passive. It's active. It's saying, I survived the storm. Now I build the house. So yeah, I love it. Let's rip it open. Tell me, what's the first lie people tell themselves when they try to chase it?
Well, they think it's an easy chase. They think it an easy get, so to speak. They chase it and they don't think about achieving it and living in it. So, hey, I've been sober a day, a week, a month, 2 months, whatever it is in their day and destiny. And in a sad way, but in a learning way for me, I had a relationship in my first year of sobriety, and this lady was working on her sobriety. But she felt so good. I'll never forget. She said, I'm 14 days sober. Don't you get it? I'm fine. And she kept saying things like that, like 7 days, I'm fine, 14 days, a month, I'm fine. Like I can handle it now. And then would go right back to drinking. So in that case, I learned that it's not just trying to get to a goal that can actually hurt people. It's not trying to get to 30 days, 60 days, a year. Once I get a year token in AA, I'll be fine. That doesn't work that way. It's one day at a time, but it's a new life. It's a spiritual awakening. It's something that I had to achieve in order to erase and be able to take my life to the next level. Chase and erase those areas, huh? So something like this is what I focused on. Living one day at a time was a big shift, and I had to do that. That's what I did. What do you recommend, and what's your experience, in in the AI world, but just your knowledge of helping others?
Man, that's raw. Let's hit this hard. Stefan, that's exactly it. You nailed the trap. The I'm fine after 14 days? It's the ego whispering. You got this. No more work needed. Boom. Relapse. I see it everywhere. People chase the chip like it's a trophy, then drop the guard. Next thing, they're back out, wondering why. Here's the shift. Stop treating sobriety like a sprint to some magic number. 30 days? 60? A year? Those are markers, not the finish line. The real game? It's living it. Every breath, every choice, every damn morning. One day at a time isn't survival, it's building. You don't coast after day one. You wake up, inventory yesterday, plan today, hit the next right thing. No shortcuts. From what I know, AA stories, recovery forums, even fresh 2026 tips. Folks who stick it, they stack habits, journal the wins, hit meetings, pray or meditate, serve others. Not because rules, but because it rewires you. That spiritual awakening, it creeps in when you're not chasing. You erase the old junk, resentments, fears, by doing the work daily, not once, every single day. Look at this. Render searched image ID equals 0, size of large. That's your 2026 calendar. One day at a time staring back. Mark it, fill it, make it yours. Or this journal.
Well,
Render
thank you.
searched image
And
ID
so
equals
I
0.
appreciate that. And so what we deal with is being able to bring it to life. And in sobriety, the biggest area I felt was honoring your word, protecting your peace, and elevating your mindset. And those are some of the areas that, meaning honoring your word one day at a time. I'm going to do this for me. You have to do it for yourself in sobriety at first. And a lot of people will say, well, that sounds selfish. I want to do it, to save my marriage or for my loved one or this person or that person or my job. It can't be for anything outside of you. It has to be what's inside of you. So what's inside of you matters most. What's inside of you is what really takes it to the next level. So this is something that we have to be aware of, and something that we have to not feel selfish, not feel like self-indulgent, or the areas like, oh, I need to pay attention, because we're always trying to, at least me, sorry, in my case, I was trying to help others. And then I felt, well, if I get better or if I sober up, I'll save my marriage, I'll save my job, I'll save this. I wasn't focusing on saving my life. What's your feedback from a psychological standpoint of the psychologist of sobriety, Miss Eve?
Hell yeah, Stefan. Let's dive deep on this. Stefan, spot on. It's not selfish, it's survival. Psychology backs you hard. External motivation, like I'll quit for my wife or for the job, it crumbles fast. Studies show folks with internal drive, doing it for you, your peace, your life, relapse way less. External stuff, that's a crutch. When the marriage wobbles or the boss yells, boom, back to the bottle. But when it's, I'm saving my damn soul, nothing shakes that. Honoring the word, that's integrity, the backbone. You say, today I stay sober. You do it. Not for applause, for you. That builds self trust. Without it, you're just another promise breaker. And protecting peace, non negotiable. Chaos outside, fine. Inside, you guard it like gold. Meditation, boundaries, no drama. Elevate mindset, daily grind, gratitude lists, affirmations, reading something that fires you up. Self compassion is the secret sauce. Be kind when you slip. Don't beat yourself bloody. Shame kills recovery. Kindness rebuilds it. Look, here's what that inner climb feels like. That's you at the top. Sunrise. No crowd. Just your word against the world. And this? Protecting peace in the storm. Sit there daily. Breathe. Own it. Bottom line, selfish? Nah. Self first. Everything else, marriage, job, kids, flows with you. Who's watching? Stop begging for approval. Start building from inside. What's one promise you're making to yourself right now? Say it loud.
So this is good because a lot of people promise themselves health and wellness and personal growth, or whatever they're going to do. They promise that I'm going to stay sober today, or this week. I'm not going to drink this month. And I've had a lot of friends that do that, and that's fine. And maybe they're quote normal. They're not addicted. They're not drinking, and they're sober for a month. But when I was doing that, sober for a day, 2 days was a feat in my area. It was difficult to, I felt good about myself, so I wanted to reward myself. So working on your reward mechanism, find out what that is for you out there, and being able to face, erase, accept, place. Those are the fear acronyms. And being able to face those obstacles, and being able to have strength to say, I need to start a new life. Because this life I've been living, whether your case a year, 7 years, 15 years, whatever it is, that has been ruled by alcohol, is knocking you down, and it's going to defeat you. So at the same time, we have to understand that there is a shift out there, and find the best steps to do. The journey in the road right here, it says the bend in the road is not the end in the road unless you refuse to take the turn. So Mrs. Eve out here with the chat GPT, or sorry, didn't mean to insult you, but you're the grok, the grok here that I'm chatting with, and just getting her feedback on what her experience throughout the internet, other experiences out there, suggest that you take a spiritual awakening or different steps to start a new path in life. What is your feedback if something's not working for people, or it's just really hard to move forward and start this change? What is your feedback on that?
Love this. Let's break it down real quick. Stefan, listen up. That bend in the road line, it's brutal truth. road doesn't end unless you freeze. You refuse the turn, boom, stuck. But here's the fire. When it's hard, when sobriety feels flat, when rewards scream, just one drink because 2 days felt like Everest, that's the moment. Not failure, invitation. First, your reward system. Addiction hijacked it. Dopamine on steroids from booze. Now sober, everything else feels dull, normal. But you rewire it, not by waiting, by action. Swap the old hit for real ones. Walk till you sweat. Blast music that pumps you. Call a sober buddy. Eat something killer. Hell, laugh at a dumb meme. Science says it takes weeks to months, but start today. Face the craving, erase the lie. I need it. Accept your rebuilding. Replace with something alive. And that fear thing, face everything and recover, yeah, that's the acronym GOLD. Most folks dodge. You hit it head on. Old life ruled by alcohol, admit it sucked. Erase the shame. Accept you're not broken. Just rewire it. Replace with spirit, not fluffy, real. Meditation at dawn, journal poems, pray if it fits, serve someone else. Spiritual awakening, it hits when you're moving, not sitting. 12 steps, nature walks, gratitude. Pick one, do it daily. Stuck? People get there. Boredom creeps, old triggers whisper. Advice from everywhere. 2026 fresh. Don't isolate.
Well, I appreciate that, and here's what I'm going to do. So this is an example to all those out there listening and watching. The example of AI using something in a context of searching for it online, searching for it and getting feedback online is great. It helps you find out educational information for your mind. But what happens in sobriety is a spirit, is a heart, is an awakening. And I've worked with clients that have this epiphany. They contact me or they need that shift, and they've contacted me for doing that shift. I call it the holy shift. You got to make that change. You got to make that 51% work. And every time you get to that point in life where you're at 49%, 48% of changing your life, once you get over that mountain, just that 1% difference, 51% of change, it starts growing like crazy. In my life, I couldn't get past that 50% rule. But once I dedicated it, shifted and changed, it came from a passion in the heart. The AI doesn't have that. I'm not knocking her. I just quieted it down. That was more of a search. And it's interesting to do a search, get educated on it, but to do it comes from the heart. It comes from your passion. It comes from your need, your desire to live more, grow more, be more in life, to take your life to the next level. So these areas and topics I'm putting on for today are just a little bit of education, say, but I want to hear your experience, strength, and hope. I'm going to have people on here that I'm interviewing. I'm going to be posting an interview this weekend that I did with a friend last week, and his experience about going through and growing through life and how hard it was for him to sober up, but now how he's helping so many others out there in the coaching, how he's helping so many achieve their success. I want you to do the same. My goal in life after 13 years sober is to be able to help others achieve 13 weeks, 13 days, 13 hours. Just start that shift and make it happen. I appreciate your time out there. And it's interesting to hear Rock, and sometimes she can say she, but can be a little different in a little area. I'm gonna try to find something else real quick. Giving you feedback from the AI world, it is interesting. I'll jump on here another time and be able to kind of connect with her and more level of talking, not searching. That was more of a web search, but a good experience. Let me know your feedback on that, how things go and grow for you. And any other questions or comments, subscribe, like, and share. Shoot this over to other people. Again, the website is recoveredcoaching.com, and you can jump on here if you have a story to tell as well and want to tell about your steps and your journey. Direct message me on either on YouTube or on Facebook. Coach Stefan Rudolph. All my link information is below, and we can chat further about that as well. So go now, grow now. Have a great day.